Lastly, there are questionnaires that are distributed to the individual, to family members, to teachers, and it really depends on what the question is. I said lastly questionnaires, but lastly it's collateral report. And questionnaires and collateral reports usually go together because of the information that you're gathering from a collateral. A collateral can be a parent, it can be a spouse, it could be a coworker or a boss, it could be another therapist, it can be any person who has a good read and understanding of how this person functions day to day. So we're really looking for clues. And as I mentioned before, we're building evidence. So if you remember back to high school geometry, we're definitely using proofs. We are looking at the data and then we are plotting that data to determine if there are patterns and if those patterns fit a particular diagnostic pattern. And so we look at that to see, hey, are they following this set of criteria? And if so, then we think diagnostically this is where a person will be. And we use those numbers to see where they fall on the bell curve, which is the normative data, to then look at a broader category of their functioning based on the data that we received. And then we also compare that with their history, as well as observational data and the collateral report. So I say this specifically because if anyone says, I'm getting an assessment and they're only given one thing, that is not an assessment. That's a screener, but it's not an assessment. An assessment should not be based, or data should not be based on one tool. It should be a battery of tools in order to basically show that you've done your due diligence to prove that this pattern has emerged in the data. And this is why we believe this pattern to fit this criteria, to fit this diagnosis. It's not just a one-off, oh, you have ADHD because I gave you a questionnaire. Oh, you have autism because I gave you a questionnaire. That's not enough.